Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Manal from Creativity and Lifestyle, and today I'm back after a long time. Actually, I had been busy with my baby, and now alhamdulillah he's 1.5 years old, and it's been 10 months since I uploaded a video. So today the topic of our video is very interesting. It is how to use makeup brushes, and are they really important, like all the brushes are important, or you can do really good makeup from some brushes. I will try to focus on the least brushes that are important, so that you do not need to buy a whole lot of bunch. And I'm going to show you two sets of my brushes. One I just got, which I'll be unpacking in front of you and show you, and I'll also show you how to do makeup with those brushes. So it is also a brush tutorial plus a makeup tutorial. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. So today I'm going to show you my favorite brush set, that is Morphe, as you can see, and I've been using it since 3 years, and I love it. The brushes, the bristles are amazing. Its quality is high. As you can see, they are not so clean because I have been using it for a very long time and I haven't washed them yet. Recently, I mean, I did wash it. Now you can see how soft the bristles are. This is basically the powder brush. It can also be used for, one brush can be used for more than one purpose. So I also use it for like blush on, applying the blush on. And if you buy this brush for applying blush on and face powder, you can also use it for your contour. What you have to do is, see, this is another brush from this kit, and this is a little thinner, as you can see. So I use this one for contour. But if you do not want to buy a whole pack, because sometimes it's expensive, then you can buy that brush and just squeeze it. Now this is a flat foundation brush. I do not use it very much. You only need this brush when you want like quite heavy coverage foundation, or you're doing bridal makeup, because it gives thick layer and it's like it gives a very high coverage. Otherwise I use beauty blender, and beauty blender goes good for all. So this brush is not that important, but still I will show you in my makeup tutorial how to use it, so that you also know how to use brushes and which ones are important and which ones are not really. So this is an angle brush, and this could be used for liner, but this is basically your eyebrow brush. So this gives really good definition, but it is useful when you have eyebrow pomade. If you're using powder, or if you're using pencil, then you do not need a brush. Now this is again an angle brush in this kit, Morphe kit, but it does not, I use it for highlighter. This kit does not have a fan brush, and a lot of kits does not contain a fan brush. You usually have to buy it separately. So for this kit I use this angled brush as a highlighter brush. Now this is a flat brush. Now this brush is very much important for packing your eyeshadow, because it is flat, and for making crease under your eyebrow. It also makes cut crease. So this brush is a very versatile brush. If you really want to buy a brush for your eye makeup, you can buy this flat brush. I will also show you how it makes a really good difference in your makeup. Now these are the fluffy brushes. These are basically the eye makeup brushes, in which I'm going to show you that one brush that is a fluffy brush. As you can see, the bristles are pointing outwards. This brush is very useful in your basically blending. So this is a blending brush. Blending brushes are very much important in your eye makeup, so this is a must to buy. Now these two brushes are flat and thick, and I do not really understand the purpose of them. One brush that the kit lacks is the pencil kind of brush, which is a little bit thinner, so that it packs your eyeshadow in your crease. So basically the smaller one is for this purpose, maybe in this kit, but it's not that useful for packing eyeshadow in the crease. So two important brushes, that you need in your eye makeup are the flat brush, the blending brush, and the another one, the fan brush, which is not in this kit. Otherwise this kit is amazing. I am using it, and only the fan brush and the flat brush are missing from this kit. So if you really want to buy the brushes separately, that would be more useful. So you can buy the brushes that you really require. Now I'm also going to show you how to use these brushes. I got another kit of Eco Sanctuary from USA just recently, and I'm also going to unpack it, and I'm going to show you the difference, whether it's better or this kit is better, and whether it lacks any brushes or not. So, but as per my experience, if you want to go to buy a kit, you can go for Morphe. So because the kit does not contain the fan brush, I bought it separately, and I'm gonna show you. And the fan brush is basically used for highlighter purpose. You can also use your fingers to tap it, but I'm gonna show you why fan brush is important and what difference it makes. So this is basically the fan brush, and this is from the brand Glamorous UK. So it's not a very expensive brush, and as you can see, its shape is fan like. So it applies your highlighter to a very perfect part and in a very perfect angle to your cheekbone, as compared to when you apply highlighter with your fingers. It's quite straight. So that I'm going to show you in the tutorial, that what difference it makes. So yeah, so let's start the makeup tutorial. So the first and most important step is that you apply a good moisturizer to your skin. As you can see, I've been going out in the sun lately, so my skin becomes dry, and whenever you apply moisturizer, your foundation settles really nice. But you do not have to apply the foundation immediately after applying moisturizer. You need to let your moisturizer settle a little bit, and then you apply your foundation. So as you can see here, I have used my Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel. It is very thin in consistency, and it gives really good moisture, and it's very light and non-greasy, because makeup is, makeup hates oil. So you do not have to use any moisturizer that's really greasy or oily, that is going to destroy your makeup eventually and going to make your base crack. You can also use sunblock as a primer, because sunblock gives your skin protection. Even if you're going out at night, you must apply a sunblock. Right now I cannot find out one, and I am focusing more on makeup brushes tutorial. So that's why I couldn't find it out right now. Otherwise I'll show you in other videos. Now the next step is primer. Of course, it's important, the most important. Here I'm going to use Maybelline baby skin primer to the important areas. I'm using it on the cheek, nose, and chin, and my T-zone area, basically, not on my whole face. So there are different kinds of primers. You need to see which one suits your face, and goes with your foundation. Now this is a beauty blender. This is a very important tool. As you see, it's not a makeup brush, but this is an important tool in your makeup set. So you need to buy it separately. You can use one from the beauty blender, the original beauty blender brand, or this one is basically from the Real Techniques. This brush is really nice. So how do you use it? As you see, I have wet it, and you need to wet your beauty blender, and you need to squeeze all the water out, so it makes more easy in blending your foundation, and it also becomes softer. So this beauty blender is really nice. This one is from the Real Techniques, and it was also not that expensive. Now I'm going to conceal my eyes, under eyes, using my Tarte concealer in shade medium. So I'm not showing the complete steps, otherwise you need to go using an orange color corrector first, so that you correct the shade differences in your skin. As you can see that from some points my skin is a little bit darker than the others, because of going out in the sun I got tan. So here I'm using medium shade. It's a little bit darker shade, so I sometimes use it to conceal my face before foundation when I have to go quickly and I don't have time to color correct. So using a beauty blender, you're going to smooth it out evenly. You're going to blend. Now, whenever you are blending concealer under your eyes, you just need to go in a dabbing motion. You do not just need to, slide it from left to right. You just need to dab it so that it settles in your under eye. I'll be applying more concealer after my eye makeup is done, and then I'm going to set it with some setting powder to give a perfect look. Actually, I purposely did not do my eyebrows before the video tutorial so that I can show you the importance of the flat brush, how it makes an amazing crease even if if you haven't made your eyebrows. So now I have done my concealer, and the next step is going to be my foundation. Yeah, so as I told you that I do not use this flat foundation brush much, but I wanted to show you how to use it. So take some of the foundation at your hand, and or you can take it in a foundation platter, and you just need to make, slide your foundation like this. So it gives a very thick coverage. We usually use it when we are doing party makeups or bridal makeups, so that it gives coverage to your whole face. As you can see, it is making a whole lot of layer to your skin. I'm also going to show you what difference is when you blend your foundation using a beauty blender. As you can see, it has given a complete coverage to your face. You can use this brush if you are going out for if you're doing a wedding makeup, or if you want really heavy makeup. But usually these days everybody likes subtle makeup and not too cakey. So yeah, this brush is not that important to buy. If you want to buy your brushes separately, you can skip this one. Now I'm going to show you half of the face with beauty blender. As you see that the foundation dries quickly, so this wouldn't blend it that properly. The forehead is not that blended up properly, but when you're going to use the beauty blender, it's wet and soft, so it even after a little time your beauty blender is going to blend your foundation really nicely. Yeah, so now as you see, it is giving thin coverage and it is giving a really natural look which we all want. So I prefer using beauty blender to blend my foundation. Beauty blender is also used for blending out your liquid highlighters, for blending out your concealer, for your blending out your liquid blushes. So it is also kind of multi-purpose. It comes in different sizes, but this one is the best. I use it for different purposes. I also use the pointed side of this brush, this beauty blender, to set my setting powder under my eyes. So you do not really need different brushes for different purposes. Try to keep it low, and you can like do great makeup. Now I'm going to apply lighter concealer for highlighting my under eyes. This is also from Tarte, a different range of Tarte. And soon we are going to dig into our eye makeup. Again, dab, dab, dab. Because I did not color correct my under eyes, you can see my dark circles are still visible even after applying highlighter, like tons of highlighter or concealer, I mean. So the left eye is not blended that well. Now, as I told you, I'm going to use my beauty blender to set in my setting powder in my under eyes, to set my concealer so that it does not make lines or wrinkles under the eyes. As you see, the pointed side of the beauty blender is useful, and then once you're and on the other side, I'm going to show you how you can pack your eyes with a face powder brush. So the beauty blender, you see, it is because it is pointed, it really gets into the area under your eye, so it is going to pack your powder really nicely as compared to the powder brush, because the powder brush is like a little bit more broader, so it wouldn't go for like really filling your space. Once you're like done baking your under eye, you can really like wave off the powder, with your powder brush. Now this is also a powder brush or from your Eco Sanctuary kit, and I'm showing you how you can use it for different purposes. If you want to buy only one brush, that's a powder brush, you just squeeze it and then you can use it as a contour. So now I'm using the powder brush to brush off my excess setting powder. Now this is the contour brush from the Morphe palette. I really love its shape and it gives a real nice definition. So as you see, just squeeze your face like that and apply the contour under your cheekbone. I just try to make a line and then I blend it upwards so that no harsh lines are made. So yeah. Here I am using my H&M contour powder to contour my cheeks, and I do not use like very dark pigmentation for contouring because I do not need that much contour. I try to keep it a little bit lighter so it does the work. So basically you can see it's flat, so it really gets into your between your cheek and your jaws, so it gives a real nice definition. Otherwise you can also squeeze a powder brush to give that shape, and you can use it as a contour brush. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this angled brush and how you apply you fill your eyebrows with this angled brush. This is an eyebrow brush which is used to fill your eyebrows with an eyebrow pomade. So this makes a really nice and clean line, as you see here. Now I haven't done my eyebrows, so they were looking quite messy, but when you use this brush it gives a very clean look. And the next part that would be done will be by the flat brush, as I told you that it really cleans your makes a crease under your eyebrows and your cut crease as well. So what you have to do, you just have to make a darker line on your lower eyebrow, and then you make brush strokes according to your hair, and then you just have to fill your brows. You do not have to make like really dark lines on the upper side of your eyebrow. So this brush is not like useful alone. You will be needing a spoolie as well. You can use an old mascara spoolie, or some of the brush kits have a spoolie. This brush kit does not have a spoolie, so I have an old eyebrow pencil which contains a spoolie at its backside. If you buy an eyebrow pencil like this, which has like a pencil on one side and the spoolie on other side, it's very useful. So you do not need to buy a eyebrow brush. It gives a very nice and clean look. So yeah. So I have done my second eyebrow as well, as you can see, but it does not look that defined. So now I'll be showing you how to use a flat brush to clean your crease under your eyebrows. So now this is a flat brush. I'm going to apply a little bit foundation, or you can take your concealer and then you're going to make crease under your eyebrow. So just wait and watch, and you're going to see what difference this brush really makes. So take your foundation on your hand a little bit, and then you just slowly have to make crease. You see? Now, even if you haven't done your eyebrows, you see how clear and neat look it gives to your eyebrows. So this is where you need to buy a brush where it really makes a difference, and where you cannot do that thing using your hands or any other brush. So this brush is really important in my point of view. I'm going to do the other part as well. So here now you can see the difference after using the brush. I did both my eyebrows, the upper part as well, and you can see that it doesn't look like I haven't done my eyebrows. So this is how this brush is really nice. Now this is a flat eyeshadow brush, which is used for packing your eyeshadow. Now I will show you how this flat brush is important for packing your eyeshadow in your crease. So here I'm using my Morphe palette, and I'll try to use a color so that would be more visible to you guys. You can easily see it in the video. So yeah, here I have chosen golden, and you can see how you need to pack your eyeshadow in your socket. So even if you do not want to do a very like cut crease and you do not want to go that long way, you can just use this brush to pack your eyeshadow. It will give a very clean look. This is a lighter shade, so you cannot see the definition really well, but this flat brush is quite useful when you just want to go quickly and you want to make a cut crease, so you do not want to do a lot of blending and all the process of the cut crease. So this can really make a difference. This is a light shadow, you cannot see clearly, but trust me, this brush works really well for your brows, for your cut crease, and for packing your eyeshadow in your eyelids. Now this is a blending brush, and yeah, the most important brush in an eyeshadow makeup. So now I'm going to show you. I'll try to use a little bit darker color so I can show you how important blending brushes really are. So once first you're going to tap so that you fill the color, and then you're going to blend it. Here I'm using brown shade to pack into my crease, and then I'm gonna blend it. You see, when the bristles are soft, they give you ultimately a very softer look. The excess product is just, you know, falls off, and then it gives you a very nice and subtle look. So the blending is the most important and key part in your eye makeup, and you have to blend until it gives a very smooth look. So I like this shape on my eye, so I blend a little bit outwards as well, and then going inside again. And you just do not have to do, you really have to give time to your blending. You cannot just do blending at once, so you have to really give time. You use 2 or 3 colors for your blending, and then you keep adding according to your wish. So I'm gonna blend my eyeshadow a little bit more. Adding a little bit more product to give more definition. So see, you do not need different brushes for adding your product and then blending. You can just use the same brush. Sometimes you only need this one brush for your whole eye makeup. The main thing in your eye makeup is blending. So you can apply the eyeshadow in your inner eye corner with using your fingers as well. But blending cannot be done by using your fingers, so this brush is really important. I'm going to use the same color and going to take it into my under eye. I'm going to blend that as well, but you usually, if you have that pencil brush and you use it under your eye, that gives a nicer definition to your under eye, but eventually you have to blend that out as well. So now you can see how nice and softly it has blended. So this is why a blending brush is really important. Now in the Eco Sanctuary kit, I have this brush which is the angled brush, and I did not have the pencil brush, so I'm going to use it to give definition to my crease. Now you see how, because of its angled shape, how nicely it's packing your color into your crease and giving it definition. So you fill in the color and then you have to blend it as well, and see how nicely it is giving your eye that socket look, that deep look. So in different kits you might find out different brushes. You just need to find out the purpose, because usually many kits have same brushes, like a flat brush, a powder brush, a stippling brush, a blending brush. So if there's a different brush, you need to see if it has what purpose it is for. So I figured out that this brush is for the crease, and it really did the crease really well. Now again, I'm using my blending brush to blend it outwards. You never need harsh lines in a good eye makeup. So you need to blend it out as well, and you can see the difference in both the eyes. If you want more definition, you can again go back packing more eyeshadow in your crease and then blend it out a little bit. But I am basically showing you the purpose of these brushes, so I'm not gonna go in a lot of detail. So yeah. Now here I'm showing you that how you can easily use your finger to pack your eyeshadow in your inner corner of your eyes. You do not need a brush for that. So mainly a flat brush and a blending brush. These two brushes are really important for your eye makeup. And then you want a crease brush, whether it could be an angled brush or a pencil brush. So whenever you are using the same brush for different purposes, you just need to tap it on your hand, or you can, if you're using it on a client, just tap it or dab it on a tissue paper, and it's good and clean to go. So here now I'm using my old powder brush for my blush on, and in this way I'm going to tell you, up till now you need an eyebrow brush, a blending brush, a powder brush, beauty blender, and a flat brush. So these brushes are important. So if you do not want to buy a whole kit, you can just go out for buying these four brushes. And now after applying the blush, I'm gonna go and do my eyes quickly. So now this is the fan brush, and now as I told you that I'm going to tell you the difference when you apply your highlighter with the fan brush. You can see I'm applying the highlighter and how properly it is highlighting my cheekbone in a particular angle. And on my next cheek I'm going to show you how it looks when you apply highlighter using your finger. So it goes a little bit straight, and see, the fan brush is giving an angle that's natural, and automatically it gives you a very nice highlight on your cheekbone, and also make your face a little bit lifted upwards. Because I do not like it with my finger, I'm also patting it out using a fan brush. And yeah, so this brush is also important in your makeup. If you don't have it in your brush kit, you go and buy it out separately. I also bought it out separately, and I really love this brush. It gives an amazing effect. Now I've done my second eye as well. Yeah, so basically here I want to show you that this blending brush, how I do my whole makeup using the same brush. So I also use it for my crease, then I pack my eyeshadow in my crease, and then I go out for, blending it softly. So you can also, if you do not want to buy a lot of brushes, you can only buy this single brush. Basically the blending brush is the most important brush. And yeah, you go on blending more and more. Here you see, I really love these Morphe brushes. They're amazing. You see how easily it's also giving definition to my crease and also blending it out. But obviously different brushes have different purposes, so the other eye is like a more defined, and this is giving a more broader look. Now again packing my eyes with the eyeshadow, and my makeup is almost done. So now this is another brush from the Eco Sanctuary kit. This brush is not present in the Morphe kit, and this is not that important. This is an angled brush. This is quite broad, and in the kit it is mentioned that it is an eyeliner brush. So eyeliner brushes are usually quite precise, but this is a wing. This is an angled eyeliner brush, so I think that is good for a winged eyeliner look. So I'm gonna try it out for the very first time and show you if it works. So then I'm going to add it in my daily makeup ritual. So here I'm taking a gel based eyeliner on my brush. I'm gonna stamp a wing here, as you see, but the bristles for this brush are very soft. It's not, giving that strong definition, or maybe my product is not that strong enough. So I don't think I'm gonna go liking this brush for my eyeliner. I usually go with pen eyeliners or gel eyeliners, so they give a really precise look. So I use it for the first time and didn't like it much. I'm not gonna use it later. So don't ever think that a good makeup look is achieved by using a lot of brushes. Go simple, and your best liner is done by your pen liner or the gel liner, whatever you use. So you do not need to use a brush. Here you see how nicely it is applied using a pen liner. And I'm gonna go do my eyeliner quickly for both the eyes, and then this is the lipstick brush from my Morphe kit, which I was talking about earlier, and I'm really want to show you that if you want to do a nice party makeup, how it is important, how this brush gives a really good out to your makeup, a really good definition to your lips. So you need to take the product from your lipstick, and you need to create a line, even if you do not have a pencil, or you can use a pencil. Otherwise you can also use a darker shade using this brush, and you can make a line, because we do not use a lot of pencils, and we do not go out for buying a lot of pencils. So first you need to make the line. Try to make it a little bit lower than your lips, on the lower side, and a little bit upper, so give a big and fuller look. So this, as you can see how well it is defining your lips. This cannot be achieved by using your lipstick directly onto your lips. I'm gonna fill in my lipstick with using this brush, and then I'm also going to show you how to clean your lips to give a better look. It also applies a little bit, like a little less product than your lipstick, and gives a very nice color to your makeup. It does not apply a lot of lipstick, and that is also the reason that the lipstick is quite mixed onto your lips, and it stays for a longer time when you apply with a brush. It really settles into your lips. When you apply directly from the lipstick, it applies a lot of quantity, and then you, whenever you're eating or drinking, it transfers onto the glass or the things that you use. So using lipstick, applying lipstick with a brush, I feel really comfortable with that. Now again I'm using the same flat brush, and I'm going to take some of the foundation in my hand, and I'm going to crease my lips, line my lips with a concealer to give it a really perfect shape. So here I have taken foundation on my flat brush, and here you see, you make shape. Wow. So this is how bridal looks are done using makeup brushes, and you really want to give shape to that pout. You can give shape according to your own choice. Different people like their lips done in different ways. This is how I like it. blending it with the same brush so that it doesn't make a change in your foundation. So you need to blend it out quickly. One step that I forgot in my makeup video was the makeup setting spray. So you also have to apply the makeup setting spray before you apply your highlighter, but try to do your lips before you set your makeup with your makeup setting spray. So this is the process which takes a little bit times to give a really nice definition after your eye makeup. Your eye makeup needs a really good time, and then shaping your lips also takes a little bit of time. Now as you see, I have done it using the flat brush. How amazing my lipstick looks now. So these were the brushes which were really important, and you mark it down and buy them separately, and that would be budget friendly as well. You can always use a powder brush to wave off your setting powder, a powder brush, a fan brush. Then you have your blending brush for your eye makeup, your flat brush. Mainly these four brushes are important for your makeup, but if you want more definition, you can also buy a lipstick brush and an eyebrow brush. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my video, and give mention in the comment section below what you want to see next. Thank you. I hope you liked the video. See you in the next video. Bye.